This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important.
Just want to do a quick test. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. I don't know what's been going on with my audio. It was acting like this yesterday. Perfect. Perfecto. Brilliant. Alright, y'all. Like I was saying on the other video, when y'all couldn't fucking hear me. I'm still in a good mood. That's basically what I was saying before y'all told me y'all couldn't hear me. I was saying I was in a good mood because it's Friday. All right. So anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. If you're watching from YouTube, definitely make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know whenever I go live or post any new content. If you are watching from Facebook, definitely make sure that you like and share this video with anyone who you feel like can use these messages or may resonate with what we are talking about today. All right. So we know that today is a full moon in tomorrow is a full moon in Taurus. And Taurus energy is all about being determined. It's like determined energy. It's kind of like, regardless of what I see, regardless of what's going on, really getting the job done, doing the necessary work. Okay. And it can also be a little bullheaded energy. Okay. Of course, we know Taurus are the bulls, so it can be a little bullheadedness thrown up in the mix somewhere. But overall, this is going to be a time for you guys to really dive deep into what you need to be putting more attention and more time into, what you need to be dedicating your attention and time to, what you need to be putting your energy in. This is not a time to waste energy on people, places, and things that don't matter, or anything that is not helping you, become your best self or helping you move forward to the place that you're trying to get to. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a time for you guys to tap in. We also have this energy mixed with Scorpio energy. We are in Scorpio season, so happy early solar return to all of my Scorpios. If you are celebrating a solar return in Scorpio season, shout out to you. But we know Scorpio season and Scorpio energy is basically the death energy. And every time I say that, I don't want you to think death meaning you won't die type death. It just means that certain things are ending so that new things can begin. Okay, I call it the cleansing season. Okay, so if anything needs to be left behind, thrown away, no longer used, whatever is no longer serving you, whoever is no longer serving you, wherever you may be that is no longer serving you, take it how it resonates. It's time to start eliminating those things and walking away from those things, or taking those things into consideration. Okay, there's a lot of times where we are presented with the things that we need to do and we just don't do them. This is not one of them times. Okay, whatever you are being guided to do in this season, please do it, because when we get into December, which is actually a 10 month, okay, remember the new year starts in March, not January, so December would technically be a 10 month, okay, which is which reduces down to a 1. Okay, ones are all about independence, new beginnings, new opportunities, new open doors, new things, new ideas. It's all about the new. Okay, so you really want to utilize this month's energy as much as you can. As we, are going through this 9 energy. 9 energy is all about getting things prepared for the 1 cycle. Okay, so like I said, letting go of the things that no longer serve you, positioning yourself however you need to be positioned in order for things to go the way that they're supposed to. Okay, whatever you need to do to make sure that you don't relive the last 9 months all over again. Okay, that's what you need to be focused on. All right, so let's get a chakra card. I'm gonna get 3 cards. One for the full moon in Taurus, which is gonna be the first card. I'm gonna get one for the month of November, and then I'm gonna get one for Scorpio season. Okay, that way I'm kind of covering everything that's happening, right now, all of the energetic cycles that we're in right now, and the ones that we're going into. Okay, so let's get the first chakra card for the full moon and Taurus for the collective. All right, what I say? Soul healing. Okay, soul healing is the chakra energy for the full moon in Taurus. So this is definitely a time for you guys to be working on yourselves. Whatever is unhealed, this is the time to start healing it. Whatever you haven't been doing, this is the time to start doing it. Whatever you haven't been paying attention to, this is the time to start paying attention to it. Okay, this is not a time to get lost in the sauce. This is not a time to get lost in your head. This is also not a time for you to act like you know it all. Okay, because you don't. If you did, you wouldn't be where you are. All right, so this is time to allow assistance to come in as well, whether it's ancestral assistance, whether it's your spirit team, whether it's people who are actually here in the physical realm. Either way, if you need assistance, if you need help, this is the time to get it. Okay, don't be too proud. All right, again, that Taurus energy. Don't be too proud. Okay, and don't not take the right advice just because it didn't come from you or just because you don't want to hear it. Okay, you may be presented with a lot of things that you just don't want to do, or it may seem like it's the end of the world type of decisions that you have to make. But either way, once you get over this hurdle, all of the things that you've been working so hard for, all of the things that you've been wanting, all of the new beginnings that you've been wanting to see will come. Okay, but first you have to do what you need to do, which is release what is no longer serving you. Okay, let's get a chakra card for November for the collective. Ooh, we have abundance. I love that. Both of these cards so far equal 8. So 3 and 5, we know it's 8. And then we have this abundance card, which is 8. So I definitely see that this is going to be a harvest season for a lot of you guys. If you weren't a part of the group that got their harvest in October, then I definitely see it coming in for you in the month of November. For some of you guys, it may be December. But for the most part, if you didn't get the harvest that you've been working so hard for in the month of October, I do see it coming in for November. But I definitely just see a lot of beautiful things happening. 8 is definitely 2-4, so this could definitely be in regards to your stability. A lot of y'all stability could be changing in the month of November. You could also be planting some seeds for your stability, okay, meaning you may not see the results in November. However, the things that you do in November, the work that you put in, the decisions that you make will ultimately add up to your abundance coming in. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you will either be receiving your abundance or some of your abundance. Okay, I'm hearing sneak peek or preview. So you may receive like a sneak peek or a preview, or have like a miraculous event or something like that happen in the month of November. For others of you, this is where you plant the seeds for your abundance. So you could have a new opportunity that presents itself, that has a promising future, but you may not get the reward of that opportunity immediately in the month of November. So it's almost like in November, for example, let's say you start taking classes, right? Or you go back to school, right? That's a preparation thing. That's sowing the seed. That's planting the seed, right? Because once you graduate, then you have this abundance that is waiting for you at the door, because now you graduated and then you can step forward into whatever position you're supposed to step forward in. That type of energy, okay? So take it how it resonates. Again, it's going to look different for everybody, but, go with the flow, all right? Chakra card for Scorpio season. Ooh, personal power. We have a 4 card. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 4s in the month of November. 444, 44. You could also be seeing a lot of 8s, 88, 888, 808, 404. Take it how it resonates. 414, 818. You know, lots of, you know, 8s and 4s is what I'm getting, okay? But personal power. So like I said, this is a month for you guys to really operate out of determination. What are you determined to make happen for yourself? What are you determined to do? Where are you determined to go? Okay? We have the I am presence at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about you this month. This is a month that is all about you. It is dedicated to you. What you need, what you said that you wanted, where you said you wanted to go, how you said you wanted things to be. This month is all about you. The ball is in your court. Okay, so whatever you do with this month is going to basically dictate what happens for you when we get into December and as we go through the rest of the end of the year. Okay, so definitely pay attention to that. Like I said, if you feel the need to take a leap of faith, take a leap of faith. If you feel the need to get out your comfort zone, get out your comfort zone. If you feel the need to try something new, try something new. If you feel the need to do something different, do something different. Okay, follow your intuition during this season, because your intuition's job during this season is to help you get in position and to get prepared for what it is that you have been working so hard toward, or what it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay, let's get a chakra card for the full moon in Taurus. All right. Full moon in Taurus affirmation, I said chakra card, I'm going to say affirmation card, is I am the loving energy of the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. This affirmation is clarifying our soul healing card, okay? So what I'm hearing is, you know, for a lot of you guys, tuning in with self-love, self-adoration, you know, self-support. Anything you can do for yourself this month is going to count, okay? And I know a lot of y'all like, damn, I'm ready for somebody else or something else, a soul tribe, a relationship, or somebody or something. But right now, this is a perfect month to focus on yourself, because you never know what you could be preparing yourself for. All right, the things that you're ready for could be on the other side of you fixing yourself and getting in position. Okay, we can't get the things that are for us if we're not ready for them, or if we're not in position to pick them up. Okay, so whatever you do in this month of November, especially in regards to this full moon in Taurus energy, is really going to be important for you to follow your intuition and go with the flow, because remember, abundance is the energy for November. Okay, so as long as you following your intuition, going with the flow and focusing on yourself, then you're going to have abundance in some type of way, shape, or form. Now, let me say this. Abundance is not always financial. It is a lot of the time, but it's not always financial. Sometimes you may have an abundance of love, an abundance of support, an abundance of clients, an abundance of options. Okay, abundance can show up in many different ways. Abundance of peace, abundance of happiness, abundance of joy. All right, so don't get so caught up in the financial aspects of it. If you've been worried about money, this is not the time for you to keep worrying about it. This time for you to let them worries go and focus on whatever it is that spirit is kind of pointing you toward, so that everything else can work itself out. All right, let's get an affirmation for the month of November. All right. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So again, the abundance that you guys are going to get is directly connected to the love that you have for yourself, or the things that you do for yourself in this month. Okay, I'm hearing this is a month to kind of be quote unquote selfish. If you haven't had a selfish point in your life, maybe you need to start. If you haven't been selfish in a while, or haven't just considered yourself and yourself only in a while, then maybe you need to start. Okay, but either way, again, the energy for Scorpio season is personal power. Okay, so everything is connected to each other. In order for you to have the abundance that you want, you got to tap into this personal power. Okay, you got to be who you're supposed to be. You got to take those risks. You got to take those leaps of faith. You got to do those hard things to get those results that you want. Okay, let's get an affirmation for Scorpio season. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So love is most definitely the theme here. Okay? Love is most definitely the theme here. I'm going to read it again. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Okay? So this is the thing, right? And we did this video on self-love on one of our, I think, Wisdom Wednesdays or something. Just go check it out. When we tapped into self-love. But remember, self-love sometimes is making those hard decisions, in regards to the people around you and putting yourself first. And a lot of times we are in these situations where we don't even realize that we are putting people above ourselves. We don't even realize that we're giving people way too much energy and time and effort, and we're not giving anything to ourselves. We can get so caught up in trying to maintain these relationships with other people to the point where we start to ruin the relationship that we're supposed to have with ourselves. Okay, so this is definitely a time for you guys to focus on self-love. Focus on doing things that are the best for you, even if it doesn't feel good for you right now, even if it doesn't, bring you the instant gratification that you want. I definitely see that whatever you do for yourself, with only yourself in mind, okay? And this doesn't mean go out and be selfish and be negatively selfish, but it does mean putting yourself as priority. Okay, prioritizing yourself, is nothing wrong with doing that, because if you really love the people around you, if you really want to give to the people around you, if you really want to be good for the people around you, you got to be good for yourself first. And I tell you that all the time. Okay, you can't fix nobody if you're broken too. You can't help nobody with something that you don't even have. Okay, so it's really important for you guys, and for a lot of you, the missing piece is you tuning inward. The missing piece is you worrying about yourself and yourself only. That's the missing piece. Some of y'all have been doing everything else. You've been doing the hard work. You've been doing the healing. You've been doing the working. You've been doing the trusting and everything else. But the only thing that you have not been doing is putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself. And that could be the very thing that is stopping you from being able to, jump over that line that you've been trying to jump over for so long. Okay, let's get a cosmic energy for the full moon in Taurus for the collective. Again, if you're just tuning in, definitely make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching from YouTube, if you're watching from Facebook, again, definitely make sure that you go ahead and share this video. Feel free to comment down below if anything resonates. Okay. All right, so the cosmic card for the full moon in Taurus is angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Okay, so what I see for a lot of you guys, and we talked about ancestors this week. So if you didn't watch all of the lives, that were going along with the theme of ancestors, definitely go check that out. But what I'm hearing is you are not alone. With, the things that you are doing, even though you have to do it for yourself, even though you have to tune in order to get this done, even though you got to kind of be a little selfish, it doesn't mean that you're moving by yourself. It doesn't mean that you are alone. Just because you're taking time out for yourself doesn't mean that you're alone. Your spirit team is a huge part of what is going on with you right now. They're a huge part of the things that are being revealed to you right now. So the best thing you can do is understand that you are safe. Some of y'all are healing and you're getting a little antsy or a little scary because certain things are being brought up. Some of you guys may be going back into another wave of healing, something that you thought you already healed. So you're kind of getting a little antsy. But Spirit is saying, relax, calm down. You are safe. Okay. The things that you are doing for yourself are going to help you. It may not feel like it right now because you're a little out of your comfort zone. But that's okay. When we're out of our comfort zone, that's when we grow. That's when things work for us. That's when we propel. That's when, the effortlessness of life it just works the way it's supposed to. Okay? So go with the flow is mainly what I'm hearing. Make sure that you go with the flow. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. All right? All right. What is the cosmic energy here for the month of November? That flew out. We have voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Okay, so like I said, a lot of you guys are being supported right now. You are not by yourself. You may also be sent some support. Okay, so you may stumble across something or someone that may be able to assist you, or give you the answers you've been looking for. You may stumble across a program that's for you, or for some of you guys, it may be an educational thing. I'm hearing a lot of people are getting back to education, whether you're doing it in an actual schooling system, or whether you're just educating yourself, or whether you're getting someone, you know, like a therapist or whatever the case is. But I see a lot of you guys taking the time to educate yourself on a lot of other things. Some of you guys may be also educating yourself on something that you plan on moving forward into. So it's almost like studying for either a business that you're about to start, or studying for something that you want to get into. Okay, whatever it is a good idea. All right, you're going to have support in whatever it is. For a lot of you guys, Spirit is just waiting for you to take the first step. That's literally it. You just have to take that leap of faith, because that leap of faith is going to show Spirit that you're in it. Okay, right now it's not really feeling like you're in it. Some of y'all kind of teeter-tottering. All right, some of you guys may have already taken this leap of faith, and this is why Spirit is coming through with so much support for you to help you bring in this abundance in the month of November. Okay, check out how it resonates. All right, let's get a cosmic card for Scorpio season. Ooh, these cards just been falling all week, literally. We have embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Okay, so this is clarifying the personal power card, as well as the affirmation that says, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Okay, so this is about living with grace. So this is the time to be graceful. What I'm hearing is, get out of your head. Don't be stressed about it. Okay, whatever you need to work is going to work if you work it. If you believe that is going to work, then it's going to work. At the bottom of the deck, we have evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. Yeah. So this is the time to think about the future. The month of November is all about your future. Okay? That's what I'm getting. That's the energy that I'm picking up at this point. If you want your future to look a certain type of way, you're going to have to do a certain type of thing. Okay? If you want your future to be in a certain place in your future, okay, you're gonna have to get in a certain place right now. All right, this is very, very personal. This month is very personal. Okay, and what I'm hearing is, if you take advantage of it and you fight like hell through this motherfucking month. Okay, and I mean fight like hell, because of course it's not going to be super easy. That's not saying things are going to fall apart, but it's not going to be a cakewalk. I mean, anytime you're working towards something really good, there's always going to be certain challenges, right? Not else, challenges or lessons, okay? But I definitely see that if you guys just stay true to yourself, if you be consistent throughout this month, you're definitely going to get some of the results that you've been looking for a long time. It's basically just all up to your consistency. What can you stay consistent with? In what ways can you be consistent this month? That's what you need to be asking yourself. What do I need to be consistent with? And in what ways can I stay consistent with those things? Okay, that's a conversation you need to be having with yourself. All right, let's get a goddess energy card for Taurus season, and then we're going to get into the tarot. If this, I hope this video not too long. I mean, y'all be saying it's not too long, so fuck it. All right. The goddess energy card for Taurus season is secrets revealed. Okay, so it could definitely be some things that you guys are finding out about yourselves, is what I'm hearing, as well as the relationships that you may have been in, or the world around you, period. With soul healing being the theme of this full moon in Taurus, I definitely feel like a lot of things are being revealed to help you heal. Okay, when we have certain things that we haven't healed from, or that we haven't dealt with, it literally keeps us stagnant. It keeps us back. Okay, we stay in a certain energetic field, in a certain energy, and until we deal with those things, or until we bring those things to the light, okay, then we're going to kind of keep going through this revolving door of experiences and cycles. Okay, so it's really important for you guys to do some deep diving this month. Again, you may be shown things about yourself that you weren't paying attention to, or that you were in denial about. Okay, some of you guys could also be finding out some secrets about relationships, or people who you are in relationship with. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be family, it can be friends, it can be co-workers, it can be loved ones, it can be a relationship. Take it how it resonates, okay? But definitely, whatever is revealed to you during this month, take it into consideration and pay attention to it. Okay, nothing is a coincidence. We don't believe in coincidences over here. Okay, if you over here and you think shit is a coincidence, then click off now. We don't do coincidences over here. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is brought to us for a reason. We see the things we see for a reason. We hear the things we hear for a reason. Everything has purpose. Everything has meaning. And when you start to think like that, it'll put you in a better place to start deciphering what's going on around you. When we go into it with the thought of, I'm just getting fucked up by the universe and life just hard for me and shit just don't work for me and don't nobody love me, don't nobody want me. When you go into the woe is me victim mentality, you're not putting yourself in a position of power. Okay? The only powerful position is the driver's seat. Why? Because you can navigate where we going, how fast we get there, and everything the fuck else. Okay? So when you are in control, that is when you are in power. And the only way you can be in full control is to bring those things that are hiding beneath the surface to the light. Okay? That's it. All right? It's like being the CEO of a company and not knowing that all of your employees is secretly behind your back trying to get you voted off the island. Okay, you need to be paying attention to what the fuck is going on. All right, this can be internally, this can be externally. Whatever ugly it is, make sure you're paying attention. Okay, let's get a goddess card for the month of November. Goddess energy for the month of November. We have divine lineage with the 6 card. Okay, so a lot of you guys could be doing a lot of things with other people. Okay, this could definitely be a month where you may be connected with other people, where you may be linking up with other people, where you may have you may find your soul tribe for some of you guys that has been on your journey for a while. You may be connecting with certain people from your tribe. Okay, this is the energy that I kind of got when we was doing, well, when I did the first members only reading last night that had no audio. But anyway, this is the same energy that was coming out. That reading was mainly about this month being a month of partnerships, okay, and community. So if you have been doing a lot of stuff by yourself, this is not a month to feel like you have to do things by yourself. Okay, there's a difference between being alone to work on yourself and having people around who help with that process, or having things in your space that help with that process, rather than just being by yourself and you just by yourself. Right? It's a difference. So Spirit wants you to focus on yourself this month, absolutely. But focusing on yourself may include partnering up with other people. Because sometimes the best thing for us is to not be independent. Sometimes we overly independent and we really need help. Okay, so when you take care of yourself, when you prioritize yourself, it doesn't mean do everything by yourself. It just means that everything that you're doing is for you. So if the people are around, the people are around to help you. If you entertain these energies, you're entertaining these energies for your benefit. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. It doesn't necessarily mean spend the whole month of November not talking to nobody. Now, if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. Because some of y'all do need to shut the fuck up, myself included. But what I am saying is the month is about focusing on self, prioritizing yourself and the things that you need, not the things that you want. And it's very important to get clear about the distinction between the two. Some of y'all are chasing your wants, and in your mind, you're acting like those are needs, and they're not needs. That's why they're not being met. Needs are always met. Wants and desires have to be worked for. Okay? So a lot of y'all are not receiving the things you need because you think that you need some shit that you really don't. And that's what you'll be figuring out. All right, let's get a goddess energy card for Scorpio season. Woo, truth. Boop, boop. Looking in that mirror, babe. Okay, like I said, this is a time for introspection, tuning inward. Okay, paying attention to yourself. We have grounding at the bottom of the deck, so definitely building your foundation, getting your foundation more steady, more secure. Okay, your foundation includes your mentality, it includes your spirituality, it includes the people that you have in your space, it includes all of that. Okay, so let's make sure that we're paying attention to all of those things. Whatever Spirit is showing you, pay attention to it, because a lot of things that are being shown to us are a reflection of us, right? So if you find yourself beefing with somebody this month, look at, why am I mad with this person? What does this person do that upsets me or that irritates me? And then ask yourself, do I do these things to myself? Or in what ways in my life do I act just like this person? Okay, because that's the type of stuff that Spirit is going to be revealing this month. That it's almost like a mirror. Okay, for a lot of y'all, Spirit is just going to hold up a mirror to you the whole month, and you're just going to be reflecting back to yourself what is actually there. Okay, don't ignore it. Don't act like it's not there. Don't try to pretend like you don't see it. Okay, don't try to make it something else in your head. Take heed to whatever you're being shown about yourself. Okay, pull up a chair, sit in that mirror, focus in, and take care of whatever needs to be taken care of so that you can be prepared for this new 10 cycle or 1 cycle that we're going into when we cross into the month of December. Okay, when we get into Sag season. Okay, Sag season is very much so all over the place. All right, because Sag is very much so all over the place. Okay, so before we get into that chaotic ass energy, that all over the place energy, you have some time to get organized. You got some time to work on what you need to work on. You got some time to do what you need to do. Okay, because once we get into that energy, baby, it's gonna be chaotic. It's either gonna be a good chaos or a bad chaos, and it all depends on what you got going on right now. Okay, let's get a tarot card for the full moon in Taurus for the collective. 6 of Swords. So definitely got some forward movement. Again, a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from things that no longer serve you. That's the energy for this full moon in Taurus, period. Don't be stubborn, all right? Even if you got to walk away with an attitude, nobody said how you got to walk away. You just got to walk away. So you can walk away mad. You can walk away angry. You can walk away hurt. You can walk away, with an attitude. You can walk away crying. Nobody specified how you had to do it. That's the thing about this journey. Y'all think that you're supposed to go through this journey and keep a smile on your face the whole time. This shit sucks. You gotta release that. It's okay to say I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I'd rather just go back to being toxic. I say that every day. Every day. I look myself in the mirror and be like, damn, bitch, you should just go back to being toxic. Because trying not to be toxic is so much harder than just being toxic. And then every day I remind myself, I got goals, I got dreams, I got places I'm trying to get to, people I'm trying to see, things I'm trying to do. Okay, it's a constant battle. But understand that constant battle is a part of the process. Okay? It don't matter if you walk away kicking and screaming. As long as you leave the things that no longer serve you, who cares how it happens? Okay? What is the tarot energy here for the month of November? 4 Swords. Rest, rejuvenation, tuning inward. Rest, rejuvenation, and tuning inward. Okay, I definitely been feeling that. Like I told y'all before, I definitely feel like a lot of y'all need to take a step back and kind of allow yourself to again focus on you. Okay, not on the world, not on these relationships, not on these people, not on these jobs, not on these kids, even for some of y'all. Just take a minute from worrying about the damn kids and the bills and everything else you got going on and focus on yourself. This is the thing. If your world is falling apart, you are the common denominator. That's what we don't think about. If I got a problem over here and a problem over there and a problem over here and a problem over there, I'm the one in the middle. So if I want to fix the problems, I got to fix the common denominator, which is what? Me. Okay? And Spirit is giving you guys a time with this month of November to lock the fuck in. Okay? To lock the fuck in. Deal with the things you need to deal with. Cry, laugh, snot, jump for joy. Whatever comes with it, comes with it. Okay? Go through the process. Do what you need to do. And then you come out on the other side a whole brand new person. It takes 15 days to create a habit. 15 days. That's 2 weeks. All you gotta do is have a little routine. Work on you. If you can work on yourself consistently for 2 weeks, baby, the habit is made at that point. You used to it at that point. You train the body, the mind, and the soul to, go with whatever you're doing at that point. Okay? So if you can just get consistent for 2 weeks, then add another 2 weeks. Then add another 2 weeks. And by the time you look up, you won't even realize that you're working on yourself because it has become second nature. Okay? That's how this journey really works. The more you tap in, the more you do what you're supposed to do, the more consistent you stay, eventually healing becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it. Spirit just start dropping shit in your lap. Hey, heal this. You're like, where the fuck did that come from? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and deal with it. And then you mind your business again. Hey, take care of this. You don't have to go searching for stuff no more once you become consistent, because you're training yourself to be in the state of receiving. Okay, receiving, working, doing. You're training yourself to constantly be in that state of progress. So when you're whatever energetic state you're in, those are the things that are going to come to you. So if I'm in a state of progress, then I'm going to keep getting more things that I can be progressive toward. Simple. So simple, be complicated. I tell y'all that all the time. All right. All right, let's get the tarot energy for Scorpio season. Queen of Pentacles. I know that's right. Supreme energy. Knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them, knowing when to walk away. That's what I'm hearing. You got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is going to take work and it's going to take patience, okay? But I'm hearing that this Queen of Pentacles is the ultimate goal. The Queen of Pentacles is, number one, very loving, very feminine energy. She can present as masculine sometimes just because of how strong she is, how knowledgeable she is, how consistent she is, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles is very much on her game, okay? And I know I'm saying her because it's the Queen of Pentacles, but if you're masculine, take it how it resonates as well, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles is very much so on her game. She is very secure. She is stable. She has a solid foundation. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. She knows how to save. Okay, this is going into financial. She knows how to, you know, make a home a home. Okay, very maternal, loving, vibrant energy. Okay, when I hear the Queen of Pentacles, I think like Leo energy, Aries energy too a little bit, but more so like Leo energy. Very prestigious, very, you know, prideful, very knowledgeable, very on their shit, very business oriented as well for a lot of you guys. But this is the goal energy, right? This is the goal energy. This is the energy that you want to come out of Scorpio season with, okay? But the only way you're going to get to this energy is to first go through these energies. Walking away from things that no longer serve you and taking time for yourself. That's the only way that that's going to happen. It's not going to happen any other way. All right. So let's go in and clarify these. All right. Let's clarify the Six of Swords for the full moon in Taurus. Clarifying the Six of Swords for this full moon in Taurus. We have the Queen of Wands, okay? So this is talking about, again, taking charge, okay? In order to walk away from things, you're going to have to take charge. I'm hearing that you're going to have to do it yourself. If you're used to being like the type of person that's like, okay, if this person leaves me, then, okay, then they left me and they did the hard part for me, okay? Or if I get fired, then the hard part was done for me. Or if they push me out, then I don't have to walk out. It's like that type of energy, right? That's not the energy to be in. This is time to take charge. Okay? Whatever needs to be done needs to be done. All right? No feelings or emotions as far as prioritizing those things over what is best for you. Stay focused. Okay? Do whatever you need to do. Command attention, command authority. You know, again, tapping into that personal power. Be the version of you that gets shit done. All right, I tell y'all all the time, when we looking at our future self, we always looking at it up ahead, and we feel like, okay, once I get to that place, then I'm gonna become that person. No, in order to get to that place, you gotta already be that person. Okay, so this is a time for a lot of you guys to become who you want to be in the future. All right, use this month of November to be delusional. Wake up every day and act like you got $1 million in the bank. That don't mean going out here spending crazy, being stupid, okay? But it does mean you should have a certain air about yourself. Put on some nice clothes, even if you just go to the grocery store. You never know who you might run into. Somebody may be like, oh, you look so professional. Are you looking for a job? And you could have just got fired or something. But because you in here looking real good and snatched and like you love yourself, okay, somebody could just offer you some random shit that you've been looking for. You never know what is waiting on the other side of you doing what you need to do. You never know what's waiting on the other side of you getting out your comfort zone and taking charge. You never know. The only thing that comes to a sleeper is a damn dream. I don't want to be sleep. Okay, I'm sick of dreaming. It's time to live. Okay, as long as you keep focusing on dreams, it's gonna stay a damn dream. Okay, we want this shit to become reality. So in order to make it reality, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in. Can't nobody come do it for you. Okay, let's clarify this Four of Swords for the month of November. Queen of Cups. You got all queens. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. The only thing we're missing is the Queen of Swords. That would make this a full house of queens. Okay, so this is definitely maternal energy. Anytime you're dealing with queens, we're dealing with the maternal energy. We're dealing with the feminine essence. Okay, so a Queen of Cups is someone who gives to herself. She is the ultimate lover. She is the ultimate lover. Okay, she takes care of herself. She takes care of others. She prioritizes those things that are important. Okay, so in order for you guys to have this abundance in the month of November, you're going to have to prioritize what is important. Loving on yourself, loving on the people around you, doing what is best for yourself, doing what is best for your life, no matter how hard it may be, no matter how difficult it may be, how challenging it may be, how, no matter how it may look. Okay, you got to get out here and do it. Take a leap of faith. Okay. And this is also clarifying this Four of Swords energy. So as you go inward to work on yourself, as you tune in to really focus on yourself, to rest and rejuvenate, we're here with this Four of Swords, you also have to be operating out of love. Okay? You can't do it being mean to yourself. You can't do it beating yourself up for some shit that happened 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 17 years ago. At some point, you got to heal through this stuff and start letting it go so that you can be kinder to yourself. Okay? Be kinder to yourself. Okay? Again, our cosmic card for the month of November was this voice activation and angelic attunement. Okay, so be more angelic in your nature. You call yourself a god, but you're out here moving like Satan's spawn. All right, be more angelic to yourself. That's not saying you got to be nice to everybody else, but can you at least practice in the month of November being nice to yourself? Take it a step at a time. Okay? When I first started out working on my attitude, I wasn't nice to everybody at first. I just took the steps to be nicer to myself. Because I realized the same way I was bullying other people and talking shit and just saying things out of my mouth to other people, I was doing the same shit to myself. Okay? Remember, this may be a month of truth. So a lot of things may be revealed to you about you. So be paying attention. All right? Whatever is shown to you during this month is to help you. Okay? Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles for Scorpio season. Ace of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. A lot of you guys are going to get a new understanding of what real love is. And it's not going to come through the form of another person. It's going to come through how you treat yourself. Okay? Ace of Cups is also new beginnings when it comes to love. So, again, a new way of loving on yourself. A new way of taking care of yourself, a new way of providing for yourself. Doing what is necessary for yourself is going to be very important. Okay, we got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like a lot of you guys need to go ahead and start putting up some boundaries. For some of y'all, the month of November is going to be about boundaries. Okay, not letting too many people come into your space and distract you. Because I know y'all love. Come on now, put up these boundaries. No more just allowing people to do whatever they want, and no more allowing yourself to just do anything either. Okay, we gotta have boundaries with ourselves. Sometimes y'all look yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, girl, enough is enough. Now you fucking wilding right now. If you don't have self-awareness to the point where you can look at yourself and tell yourself, okay, it's time to chill out and reel yourself back in, then you got some work to do. Because we all got problems and issues that we need to work on. So nobody should be sitting twiddling their fucking thumbs. We all fucked up. We all traumatized. We haven't, all dealt with the same traumas, but we all got trauma. Okay? We all got a little problem, a little issue or 2 or 3. Okay? So nobody shouldn't be sitting down, pointing a finger and paying attention to nobody else's journey or what nobody else got going on. Because we all got some work to do. Okay? Let's see what the lesson is here for the full moon in Taurus? What is the lesson? One card at a time for the collective. Thank you. Inner voice. Okay, so intuition is going to be the theme. Another one of the lessons or themes for this full moon. So pay attention to your intuition for sure. Whatever it is that you feel intuitively guided to do, walk away from, say, whatever, do it. Go for it, okay? It's not going to come to your intuition for no reason. Like I said, we don't do coincidences over here. Everything has purpose. Everything has meaning. Everything has reason. It is your job to figure out what those reasons and purposes are, okay? What is the lesson here for the month of November? For the collective, one card at a time, please. Thank you. Yes. What? I think this is the consciousness card. Yep. Consciousness. So y'all see how all of these cards are talking about you. Inner voice and consciousness. Those are two things that don't got nothing to do with nobody else. Okay? All about you. For a lot of you guys, you need to go into meditation with this Four of Swords and this consciousness card. Okay? You need to be doing some meditations. If you haven't been meditating like that, you need to add that to, you know, the things that you start doing in the month of November. Okay? Make you a little November plan and get to it and do it. Okay? What is the lesson here for Scorpio season? One at a time, please. Thank you. One card at a time. Thank you. New vision. Okay? So new. This month is all about new. Scorpio season is all about new. Like I said, Scorpio is usually represented by the death card, right? And the death card doesn't mean endings, and that's just it. It means that things are ending so that new things can begin, okay? We got friendliness at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, a lot of connections and partnerships can come in this month as well, so pay attention to that, okay? And be open to that as well. All right, you may be connected with some people that you never would have thought you would have liked, or that you never would have seen yourself being connected with. Okay, remember, we don't have all the answers, Sway, and sometimes the best people for us are the ones that we never see coming. All right, so take that into consideration. I also see you guys having a lot of ideas or doing a lot, because if you are taking the time in November to focus on yourself, prioritize yourself, rest, rejuvenate, all of those things, you're going to come out of this month with a lot of new stuff, new ideas, new success, new achievements, new goals, new careers, just new things are going to happen for you if you take advantage of this month and of Scorpio season, which ends the 21st of November, the 21st or 22nd of November. So you got some time, okay? We haven't even gone into November yet, so technically you still got a month, at least a little short of a month, okay, to really put in some serious work. And really, you got the whole month of November technically, but then we go into Sagittarius energy, so that's gonna bring in some new stuff, okay? But at least for Scorpio season, until we get about to the third week of November, this is going to be the energy that is the most prevalent, okay? So let's get some ancestor messages. Let's get ancestor message for this full moon in Taurus. Let's get one card at a time. One card for full moon in Taurus. Damn, healing energy. The first card out was soul healing. Then we have healing energy coming out as one of the ancestor cards for the full moon in Taurus. Let's get one more ancestor card for the full moon in Taurus for the collective. Truth. So this is the second time we got truth, and it's the second time we got healing. Just want to show y'all the cards so y'all don't think I'm making this shit up. Okay? So, some truth is definitely going to be revealed about you guys personally, okay? It may involve another person for some of y'all, but ultimately it's basically about you, okay? So, for example, you may have to cut somebody off, but it's because that person may not be for you, or you may need to heal something, you know, that person may be in the way of, or whatever the case is, okay? But everything is about you this month. You are the main character, okay? And being the main character sometimes isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Sometimes the main character go through the most shit because it is the main character. Or sometimes the main character got to go through some uncomfortable situations or have some uncomfortable experiences because of the fact that they are the main character, okay? So you're the main character of your story, but because you are the main character, you gotta go through certain things. You gotta, everything's not gonna be butterflies and rainbows, okay? But this is the kicker. Even though it may feel uncomfortable to us, even though we may feel a certain type of way, or whatever the case is, everything is still happening for our highest good. So we still benefit regardless. That's the beauty of healing. It may suck ass crack, for real, okay? That's just being 100. It may suck ass, but at the end of the day, everything is working for your good, for your highest good, okay? When everything is said and done, and all of the pieces fall where they're supposed to, it's all working for your highest good, all right? Let's get ancestor messages for the month of November. Oh, Lord. Clarity. Period. Okay, clarity. We also have the consciousness card here for the lesson for the month of November. So again, a lot of y'all need to really get into meditation. If you've been bullshitting on meditation, or if you never really paid attention to meditation, this is the time to get into it, because a lot of things will be revealed. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, it's going to come through meditation, and for some of you guys, it's going to come through your dreams. So be paying attention to each, okay? Pay attention to both, okay? Pay attention to that intuition, pay attention to your dreams, and pay attention to your whatever you pick up on in meditation, okay? Get you a journal and just start writing down the things that come to you. Again, everything may not make sense right now at this moment. That's okay. It doesn't mean that it won't. All right? What else is here? Ancestor messages for the month of November. Yeah, Mother and Father God. So this is definitely talking about your connection with yourself and the world around you. We talked about this when we were talking about what is spirituality this week. Okay, definitely go check that video out. If you are a spiritual newbie, if you don't know if you're going through a spiritual awakening or not, or if you're going through a second awakening or another awakening, because we go through multiple, definitely go check that video out. It could help in bringing you some clarity. But this is definitely a time to be tuned in, tapped in with your spirit team. Okay? Whatever they talking about, you need to be listening. Whatever they saying, you need to be hearing it loud and clear. Okay? That's just that on that. Don't ignore what you intuitively feel. Don't ignore what you see. Because again, what happens this month, what you show spirit this month, what you do this month is going to set what happens for you the next 9 months. Okay? I don't be trying to scare y'all and say a lot. Honestly, the next 12 months, for real, for being technical. But it's going to at least affect you for the next 9 months. So whatever work you put in, whatever you do, remember, you are setting the stage for the next 9 months. So when the next 9 months be haywire and all over the motherfucking place, not because, you're going through something that you're supposed to learn from, but just because you didn't put some bad juju on yourself because you didn't want to pay attention and do what you needed to do and make the tough decisions, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us that had to do the work. You're going to have to live them 9 months on your own, figuring it the fuck out. Okay? So take advantage. All right? Take advantage. Don't get so caught up in how you feel in the moment. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. I want to stay with this person. I want to stay in this friendship. I want to stay at this job. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable there. But if I move, I'm going to feel this way. If I move, I'm going to feel that way. Who gives a fuck? Okay, would you rather be uncomfortable for a couple of weeks to a couple of months in order to live comfortably the rest of your life, with the things that you want? Or would you rather be comfortable right now in a moment in order to fuck the rest of your life up? It's that simple, okay? Hey, Aileen, one of my members. Shout out to you, babe. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's get ancestor messages for Scorpio season. We have family, okay? So we definitely coming into the holiday season, so family is definitely going to be very, very prevalent as we're going through the holiday season, okay? We got Thanksgiving coming up, and then some of you guys also celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate no holidays. I just go to eat, okay? I celebrate the food, Thank you, Lord, for the food. Okay. Thank you for the candy yams and the macaroni and cheese, because that's the only reason you will see me on a holiday is to eat that food. Okay, but I'm not celebrating no damn holiday because I'm not doing that. I'm not spending no money or nothing. Give me a to-go plate and lay down somewhere. Okay, but a lot of you guys could be connecting with your family. I definitely see a lot of family and generational things being dealt with. Some of you guys could be dealing with these things as a family, okay? So certain things could be coming out about the family or about the generational curses of the family, or certain things could be revealed, or you may be connecting the dots like, oh, damn, that's why I act like this because grandma went through this and then grandpa had this and then whoop, okay? It's like tying things together, okay? The puzzle finally making sense in certain aspects, okay? I also see for a lot of you guys, this may not be biological family, but this is definitely family that you may have found or created for yourself. Spending a lot of time with those people. Some of you guys may also be reevaluating some of those people that you deem family, okay, and realizing that they probably not the best for you. Take it how it resonates. But either way, family is going to be very significant in the season of Scorpio, okay? Let's get one more ancestor message for Scorpio season. And then we're going to go and clarify. Yep, intuition and downloads. This is the second time we had a card that talks about intuition and downloads. I think it was on the bottom of that other card. The bottom of the deck. Of that other deck. Okay? So intuition and downloads. Okay? So again, like I told y'all, pay attention to what you intuitively hear, what you intuitively feel, what you intuitively see. Pay attention to them dreams. Okay, pay attention to the messages you get in a meditative state. We gotta do the work at the bottom of the deck. I told y'all in the very beginning that Taurus energy is all about do, okay, working. All right, one thing about the Taurus, they're gonna be at work. They're gonna be at work. They're gonna complain and they're gonna eat the whole shift, but they're gonna be at work. Okay, so this is definitely a season of eating and working. Okay, if you find yourself caught up in that cycle, it's all right, babe. As long as you're doing the work that you need to do and you eating things that ain't the worst for you, okay, then live, laugh, love. Even if you eating things that probably ain't the best for you, okay, some of y'all may need to do that. All right, I believe in balance. Sometimes you got to eat some high fructose corn syrup. You know, sometimes you need a little MSG. Okay, sometimes you need a little fried something, a little stewed something, a little something just slopped in gravy. Sometimes you need that. Okay, I believe in balance in all areas of life, for sure. Okay, so use this month to get your balance in. All right, you know, whatever you feel intuitively guided to do for yourself, definitely do it, whatever they may be. Okay, self-love is also about splurging on yourself. Sometimes that don't always mean go out here and pay a whole bunch of money on stuff, but it does mean shit, go ahead and get that little Starbucks drink. Go ahead and get that little sandwich. Go ahead and get that little piece of salmon that you want from that one restaurant. All right, go ahead and get that little meal. Go to that bar and have that little sip of drink. All right, go ahead and roll that blunt and spark it and put one in the air for poker. Okay, do what you need to do, but always remember everything needs to have or need to be done, you know, in intervals. Don't go crazy with it, okay? And I'm talking about things like that. That don't mean go ahead and sleep with the motherfucker you know you're not supposed to be sleeping with, or fuck with the person you know you're not supposed to be fucking with, or still try to be friends with the motherfucker that you don't need to be friends with, or stuff like that. That's not the stuff you need to be making excuses for. Now, if it's little self-care things, you want to get a little meal, you want to get your nails done, hair done, everything did, stuff for you and you only, that's fine. But don't start going back to no toxic ass patterns because Poca said balance. That's not the balance I meant. You know, I gotta be specific with y'all because y'all take that shit and run with it. Not over here, you won't. Okay? Not over here, you won't. All right, let's get some final messages of confirmation for the collective for the month of November, Scorpio season, and this full moon in Taurus. Final messages for the collective. Solar plexus chakra. Okay, so again, solar plexus chakra is the I do chakra. Okay, that's the chakra of work. putting that work in. Okay, so that's confirmation. The soul healing card is also the solar plexus chakra card as well. So that's double confirmation on making sure that you are tapping in with that solar plexus chakra. This personal power card is also solar plexus energy as well. Okay, so this is a month all about doing, getting the job done. Okay, we got the Empress energy card coming out. All right, so definitely some of y'all stepped into your Empress energy, your divine feminine energy, loving on yourself, doing for yourself, taking care of yourself, especially if you are a divine feminine. If you're divine masculine, I still see this working for you, giving yourself that love. All right, I had a conversation with a good friend the other day about men being so hard. You know, men have always been raised, especially in black households, to be hard, and you don't cry. If you cry, you a bitch, or you a punk, or blah 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 blah. That's not true. Okay, now if you crying every day over everything, then you probably a bitch or a punk. But if you feel some type of way, and you know it's a situation where you can't feel some type of way, then feel some type of way. All right, allow yourself to express those emotions and get in touch with that energy of you, okay, or that side of you. Some of you guys can also get pregnant or give birth or find out that you're pregnant in the month of November. So please be careful. Please, please, because if you have a baby in September, in Sag season, you might have a Virgo. Let me see. Sag is 11. You might have a Leo or Virgo. So proceed with caution, okay? Because I love Virgos and I love Leos. They're two of my most compatible signs, and I love them, but they are a lot, okay? So if you're doing it around this time, just know that you could potentially have a know-it-all, you know, two-day self-ass child, or an outspoken, in everybody's face, prideful, egotistical Leo. It's just, just things to know, just things to pay attention to. And if you're having a child in the month of November, you'll either be giving birth to a Scorpio or Sagittarius. And let us all pray, okay? Because both signs are equally as crazy. Okay, let's see what else is here. Trust the process. Okay, so getting out of your head, trusting the process. Just because you may not be doing the things that you feel, comfortable doing, or that you like doing, or whatever the case is, still trust the process. Okay, wherever your spirit team is taking you, they're taking you there for a reason. All right, and I'm hearing that song. Look, New Beginnings, like I said. I Don't Feel No Ways Tied. Y'all know that song by Mary? My mom's group used to sing that song all the time. Okay, we used to sing that shit literally every time we had to sing, and I used to be tired of that fucking song. But that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, you will not be brought this far just to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is not bringing you this far just to leave you. Okay, you haven't gone through all these things in your life just to get stuck at the goalposts. That's crazy. All right, if you trust the process, new beginnings will come to you and happen for you. All right, because the energy is here. All right, one more card. We have humility. Okay, humility. All right, now I'm not a big fan of the humble word, and I did make these cards and I put humility on it. I know. And possibilities at the bottom of the deck. I'm not a big fan of the humble word because I don't feel like anyone has to be quote unquote humble. Like, I don't have to reduce myself just to make you feel better, right? But when I'm talking about humility, I'm talking about getting out of the ego, getting out of the know-it-all mentality, and going back to a place of understanding I do not know it all and I need assistance. I need help. Okay, because that's the way that things are going to come in for you. A lot of you guys will be surrounded with the things that you need, but they're not going to come to you. You got to go to them. All right, it's like starving in the grocery store. You in the middle of the store, you in the grocery store, so all you got to do is pick something to eat it, and you'll be fine. Okay, but a lot of y'all are acting like it's a restaurant. You waiting for a waiter to come bring you an apple, so you gonna sit there in the middle of the damn thing and starve to death when you can just walk, get up, and go 10 feet to your damn left and get you all the shit that you need to sustain yourself. Okay, so some of y'all will die in the grocery store. Okay, you will starve in the grocery store. That's not what you need to do this month. Everything you need is surrounding you. Everything you need is here. Everything you need you already have. You just got to start utilizing it. All right. So hopefully these messages resonated for you guys. If you are interested in booking any readings, I am doing an 8-card reading special again for this weekend. I do still have the 15-minute card reading option, and I also have the 30-minute card reading option as well. All of these topics are topics to choose from. The new month reading is centered around the new month of November. So if you do want personal messages for November, what to expect, what to do, what to look out for, what lessons to pay attention to, so on and so forth, messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, and anything else, definitely make sure that you reach out. Again, my website is under reconstruction right now. I'm doing some new things. So the best way to contact me is via DM on any of my personal social medias, or via email, which is going across the bottom of the screen. Okay, if you are interested in any life coaching services, if you're ready to start your journey or get more consistent on your journey, or just get some insight, whether it's advice, whether it's a consultation, whether there's certain courses you may be interested in, I have over 16 different courses that you can choose from, ranging from learning about protection spells, shadow work, ancestors, chakras, numerology, birth charts, and everything else in between. So if you are interested and you have been looking for more insight, more help, you've been wanting more help, or you need help, but you've just been in your own way, okay, which is the majority of y'all, definitely make sure that you reach out. I do have payment plans and a lot of specials going on right now. So if money has been an issue, then just reach out. Again, you never know what is on the other side of you asking and getting out of your comfort zone. So a lot of you guys may be frustrated over financial issues, and that's why you haven't reached out to either myself or just gone to therapy or gotten some type of professional assistance. But again, get out of your head. You never know what could work for you, what could be available for you, who will be available to help you, who may want to help you, or what may even happen if you don't take yourself out of your comfort zone and take a leap of faith. Okay? So other than that, I will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. For my members, I will be re-recording the members only reading. It won't be today because I'm drained and I'm tired, and I recorded that last night and then the sound messed up. I'm not in the right energy to re-record that right now because I got an attitude a little bit. Because my sound messed up, and it was a really good reading. So I'm gonna re-record it at some point during this weekend, and it will be posted before Monday for my members. If you are not a member, the reading will pop up on YouTube, but you will not be able to watch it. Okay, period. You don't even go here. Okay. So no, I love y'all. If you guys are subscribed, definitely shout out to you. If you haven't subscribed, definitely make sure you go do that. Other than that, again, light and love to all of you. Have a very, very wonderful weekend. Please be safe. The temperature did rise a little bit, so if you are in a place that's a little warm, take advantage of being outside. Grounding was one of the cards that came up in this reading, so please make sure that you are grounding and you're taking some time for yourself and you're spending some time with nature, especially before it gets cold. If you are in one of the places that gets cold during the winter time, then you definitely want to go ahead and take advantage of that. Okay, light and love to all of you guys. Again, be safe, and I will see you on Monday. Peace.